simple sequence. Definition of sequence and series. So a sequence is a set of number arranged in an order, where a series is a sum of the terms of sequence. These are the tips for odd numbers and even numbers. Example 1. Find the first 5 terms of the sequence defined by the following general term. A, we have Tn equals to 2n squared minus 1, and B, Tn equals to n over n plus 1. For this question, you are given Tn equals to 2n squared minus 1, and you need to find the first 5 terms, meaning that you need to find T1 until T5. In order to find T1, you can substitute n with 1. If you need to find T2, just substitute n equals to 2. Therefore, T1 equals to 2 multiplied by 1 squared minus 1. So calculate equals to 1. Next, T2 equals to 2 multiplied by 2 squared minus 1. Calculate equals to 7. T3 equals to 2 3 squared minus 1. Calculate equals to 17. T4, 2 multiplied by 4 squared minus 1 equals to, calculate equals to 31. And the last one, T5 equals to 2 multiplied by 5 squared minus 1. And calculate, you will get 49. Therefore, the first 5 terms are, you just list down all your T1 until T5, which are 1, 7, 17, 31, and 49. For question 1b, you are given Tn equals to n over n plus 1, and you need to find the first 5 terms of the sequence. So, in order to find T1, you just replace n equals to 1. Therefore, your T1 equals to 1 over 1 plus 1, which is equals to 1 over 2. T2, just replace n equals to 2. Therefore, equals to 2 over 2 plus 1 equals to 2 over 3. T3 equals to 3 over 3 plus 1 is equals to 3 over 4. Next, T4 equals to 4 over 4 plus 1, which is equals to 4 over 5. And the last one, T5 equals to 5 over 5 plus 1 equals to 5 over 6. Therefore, the first 5 terms are, list down all your T1 until T5, which are 1 over 2, 2 over 3, 3 over 4, 4 over 5, and 5 over 6. Example 2. Find the nth term of a sequence whose first several terms are given. A, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16. B, 1 over 2, 3 over 4, 5 over 6, 7 over 8, and so on. Question 2a is an unknown sequence. So, in order to find the nth term of the given sequence, you need to study the sequence in order to recognize its pattern. T1 equals to 4, we can write as 3 multiplied by 1 plus 1. T2 equals to 7, we can write as 3 multiplied by 2 plus 1. T3 equals to 10, we can write as 3 multiplied by 3 plus 1. T4 equals to 13, we can write as 3 multiplied by 4 plus 1. And T5 equals to 16, we can write as 3 multiplied by 5 plus 1. So, you can see the pattern is 3 multiplied by n plus 1. For T2, 3 multiplied by 2 plus 1. T3 is 3 multiplied by 3 plus 1. T4 is 3 multiplied by 4 plus 1. T5 is 3 multiplied by 5 plus 1. So, in general, Tn equals to 3n plus 1. In example 2b, you are given T1 is 1 over 2, T2 is 3 over 4, T3 is 5 over 6, T4 is 7 over 8. And we notice that the numerator all are odd numbers, whereas for denominator, these numbers are all even numbers. From the tips on the previous slide, we can write this sequence as Tn equals to 2n minus 1 because the numerators are all odd numbers, whereas the denominator is 2n because all the denominators are even numbers. Now let's discuss on the partial sums of a sequence or series. For this sequence, the partial sums are S1 equals to T1. So S1 is called the first partial sum. S2 equals to T1 plus T2. So S2 is called the second partial sum. S3 equals to T1 plus T2 plus T3. Therefore, Sn equals to T1 plus T2 plus T3 until Tn. Sn minus 1 equals to T1 plus T2 plus T3 until Tn minus 1. If Sn minus 1, this is equals to Tn. Therefore, we can get the second formula for Tn, which is equals to Sn minus 1. For your information, this series is called a finite series. Why? Because this series consists of fixed number of terms, which is 5. Whereas the second one is called an infinite series. Why? Because for this series, it consists of an unknown number of terms. Next is example 3. Given that Sn equals to 2n squared plus 3n, find the sum of the first 5 terms and the next 5 terms. B. Find the fifth term. In order to find S5, you just use the given Sn, where S5 equals to 2 multiplied by 5 squared plus 3 multiplied by 5. And if you calculate, you will get 65. And then, after that, you need to find the sum of the next 5 terms, meaning that you need to find S10 minus S5 equals to question mark. Okay, since we already have our S5, so now you need to calculate your S10 first. Okay, so in order to find S10, use the Sn formula, which is 2 multiplied by 10 squared plus 3 multiplied by 10. And if you calculate, you will get 230. Therefore, S10 minus S5 equals to 230 minus 65, and it is equals to 165. B, we need to find the fifth term, meaning that we want to find T5 equals to question mark. Since we were given the sum formula, we can use the formula of Tn equals to Sn minus 1 in order to find T5. Therefore, T5 equals to S5 minus S4. So S5, we already have the value, which is 65. Therefore, 65 minus S4, you just substitute 4 into Sn formula, which is 2 multiplied by 4 squared plus 3 multiplied by 4. And then, if you calculate, you will get 21. Therefore, T5 equals to 21.